She's the Draper Chair of American History at the University of Connecticut. She's the author of The Slave's Cause, A History of Abolition, and The Rise and Fall of the Second American Republic. Manisha Sinha, welcome back.
Thank you so much. Hi. Hi, Stephanie. Hi, Greg. Thank you so much for having me.
You're very
We're so
welcome.
grateful you're here this week.
And I love the
Really
lead
are.
up too.
Yeah.
Famous Elon. I love that.
Thank you.
We'll send you a little. We'll send it to you, so you've got it. You can share it.
Great.
So the first question is, how are you? How are you doing? Because this is a weird week. This is the first, this is the fourth day of the Fourth Reich. We're in strange territory. So how are you doing?
Absolutely. I did not watch what many people call the felon inauguration, the inauguration of the felon, because I just couldn't bear to do it. And I guess I contributed to his numbers being low, even though they kept broadcasting it all day and it was a holiday. And even then, his numbers were low, which was good. You have to look for glimmers of hope in this very dismal
Right.
time. And yeah, I mean, I think he's doing all this crazy stuff to distract from precisely what you guys were talking about earlier, right? He has doing all these theatrics and sending troops to the border and talking about, treating the drug cartels as terrorists, etc. And there he goes and pardons this drug. So
Right.
I think it's a real plan with him. To keep doing these outrageous things, saying these outrageous stuff. And at one point, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to just concentrate on the big stuff, because you don't know what is a smoke screen and what's not.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think the right way to look at it. Now, you're obviously you're an expert in the period of the Civil War, the Reconstruction, and I feel like that's a parallel period to now, and there's stuff we can learn from then and apply to now. So looking at it as a historian, how do you see the parallels right now? What's the loudest to you?
Yeah, Greg, when I was writing this book, I really did not want to live through the fall of Reconstruction again. And
It did not sound fun reading the book. No.
yeah, if history occurs first as tragedy and then as fast, we are certainly living through that fast. But I can really see, the book is on the rise and fall of the Second American Republic, what I call the Second American Republic that is formed during the Civil War and Reconstruction. I think we are living through the fall of the Third American Republic right
Ooh.
now. I really do.
Yeah.
Just the attack on the administrative state, going back to the New Deal, and then, how that was cemented with the Civil Rights Revolution in the 1960s, going back on all of that. I mean, you talked earlier about his attacks on DEI, but, he's rescinding Johnson era executive orders
Yeah.
on civil rights. So I think we are in for a pretty dark time in the near future as long as Trump is in power. And our only saving grace might be that he is so bloody incompetent that, and the people around him are like that too, that this will blow up on their faces. Unfortunately, it'll also blow up on our faces. And what Stephanie said earlier, if you wanted to really destroy the United States as the leading power in terms of scientific research, but even in terms of defense, intelligence, all that, it's a recipe for disaster.